Hi guys, so I'm coming in here to, pop in real fast. I'm eating my second meal of the day. Yeah, I realized like nobody's watching my videos, nobody's looking at my videos but me and my daughter. So I hope eventually somebody will come across my video and find interest and watch it. So yeah, today I did my usual. Woke up, got myself together, took my son to the school. I'm talking about the gym. And I came home, made a few phone calls. I had to make an important phone call. And then I went walking in my neighborhood like I used to. I like to walk. I like the outdoor environment for the most part. So yeah, and I'm eating strawberries, and I had a banana. I hate bananas, but I said I wouldn't drink the protein unless I go to the gym, because that protein powder is expensive. It's like $40. I'm sorry. So yeah, I talked to my mom. We were just talking about a lot of things. Like I said, I talked to my mom about mostly everything. Not everything, but I do have, me and my mom have like good conversation. And plus she tells me about what's going on with her. How she feels. I check on her because I miss my mom. I miss my mom. She drives me crazy when we're together, but I probably drive her nuts, but I really miss my mom. I love my mom to death. Like, I never thought that like we would be in this good place in my life ever, through all the things we've been through, but we're in a good place. But I miss her. I miss her sense of humor. I miss her bugging me about stuff and what I shouldn't do and should do. I miss my mom. So yeah. So yeah, I took my walk. I did 3 miles. And I feel good. No music, phone. I was talking on the phone most of the walk with my mom. But yeah, I have a really busy day. I have to cook dinner. I'm going to cook today salmon, rice, and spinach. Yeah, I'm going to cook that. I haven't had salmon in a few weeks. My husband says he's tired of eating salmon. But salmon has good omega-3s in it. It has good vitamins and nutrients in it. It's a good fish to eat for the most part, not all the time. But I love salmon. So I'm going to cook that. I'm going to cook it up, make it real good. And then we're going to have, and then I have back to school night for my daughter. And then I'm coming home. I'm going to have a really busy day. Oh, I have to still, my husband and I probably go pick up our son together. Yeah. Oh, yeah. FYI. My son came home yesterday with a busted lip. And like I told you in my introduction, before I mentioned it, my son has a disability where he doesn't communicate, like I communicate, or just people that know how to verbally communicate. My son doesn't really know how to communicate because, like I said, of his, if you watch my introduction part 2 video, you'll know what I'm talking about. So I'm like, oh my goodness, my husband he's going to be like, what happened to his lip? Did you ask the teachers? Because my husband always does that. Like, he's like the mom, and I'm like the dad. Like, I'm kind of cool because I don't want to, I can be aggressive, and, like I said, I can come out and say things that I, real aggressively to people, and they be looking at me like I'm crazy. So I kind of, like, when it comes down to, like, incidents and stuff, I kind of lay back and see what he said. And my son was saying some name, and I'm like, I don't think it's nobody named Cassie Casey or Cassie in his class. So we're just like, I'm like asking him, and he's like, Casey. I'm like, Cassie or Casey? Is Casey a boy? We're like I'm like trying to figure this out, and he's like, I'm like, did he bump your lip? What happened? I'm like trying to, because when you have a child that is, they say nonverbal, he's verbal, but he's like, he doesn't speak verbally. It's hard to get those things out of him, and he's only 3, so it's like so hard, and you don't want to traumatize him and like say, well, who did this to you? Why did they do this? And why did he do? So I'm like, oh my goodness. I was like, I know my husband was like, what the heck happened to you? And telling him to hit. I'm like, you cannot. He told my son, don't let nobody do nothing to you, and you hit him back. And I said, no, you don't teach him that. See, my mom never told me to hit back. She told me, only defend yourself if you need to defend yourself, but don't just be going around hitting people just because. And I told him, I said, you can't tell him that. I said, you tell him he has to defend himself if someone hits him, and tell the teacher, like, he has to go to the teacher. But because my son is not like in that situation to do that, he's not going to do that. So all we can do is try to instill it and teach him that he has to do that constantly. But I'm like, no, you cannot tell him to hit people, because he's going to go around hitting people, and he can get in trouble. If you do something that's out of the school conduct, because they have rules that they have to abide by in his program. And I don't want him to be sent home because of that. So yeah, I told my husband, don't do that. But anyhow, that happened. So I'm like, oh my god. So he got this busted lip. I'm like, his lip is so big. It's like, oh my god. And it's like pus coming out of it now. So I took some tea tree oil and some lavender with the Q-tip and tried to like clean it for the most part, so it doesn't get infected. But it looks horrible. And he's like, my lip, like, he's so dramatic. So anyway, yeah, that happened. And then, I don't know, I never know what my day can bring. It's so unpredictable. But yeah, so we'll probably pick up Elijah today together. He's always excited to see his daddy. That's like his best friend. But yeah, well, he's always excited when he sees me, period. Like, as long as he see that car coming, he like, yeah, I'm going home. Because school is traumatizing to children that have special needs. They're like, especially when they've been, with you for a long period of time. But yeah, he's so excited. So I can't wait to pick him up. And yeah, and then I'm going to back to school night. Back to school nights to me are very boring. It's like the same old, same old. They need to come up with like a more exciting back to school like thing. Like, all you do is go to the class, the teachers tell you what, like, it's so boring. Like, basically it's the same thing that you read on their syllabus. They need to make it more exciting. Maybe bring some candy, cookies or something. Parents, we old. We don't want, and like prime example, last night my daughter was struggling with her homework, and I haven't been in school, I don't even know, I think, what, 10 years? No, yeah, I haven't been in actual like school where I'm learning like math, algebra and things like that, and like I think it's like, what, 12 years now, 13 years. So yeah, that stuff is like really, I'm like, Maya, I'm gonna try my best. You just show me, what it is. She's calling my dad, because my dad he was an educator. He's retired now, and he's helping her. Like, and then my husband, I told my husband, he's been out of school for like 20 years. He don't even remember. He can't even remember. I'm sure he know how to do basic math, but like, multiplication and fractions and algebra and all of that. That's like, I was good at that. One thing I was good at math. I was good at math. I sucked at Spanish. My daughter had Spanish this year, and she's like, oh, I don't know how to do Spanish and all this. I'm like, well, you got the wrong one, because I don't know how to do Spanish either. So I told her to call her godmother, and because her godmother knows like some Spanish. She can speak it a little bit, so ask her to help you. And then her godmother said, yeah, your mom was really, she was never really that good at it. I know. Yeah, thanks for putting me on the spot. But I told my daughter, I gave it to her straight up. I was like, I hated Spanish. I took it because I thought it would be the easiest for me. I probably should have took French. But Spanish was really hard. It wasn't hard. It was boring. It wasn't like what I had anticipated to be when I was in grade school. So I was like, man, I can't wait to get out of here. And then when I go to college, they they wound up giving me Spanish again. I had Spanish 101, and I was like, you know what? This is what I get for trying to be lazy and just pass by and try to, you know, I passed Spanish, I think, with like a 75, I think, or 80. I didn't really get a good grade in Spanish, but they wound up making me take it again. It was so annoying. So I told my daughter, I said, apply yourself 100% to this, because when you go to high school, they're going to make you take it again. When you go to college, they're going to make you take it again if you don't do it right, because that's what they're going to do. They're going to pound it in you until you get it. Damn near you're going to be speaking fluent Spanish time you get done. So, yeah. So, today, that's what my day consists of. My husband is actually on his way home from work. He's coming home early, which I'm kind of excited. I pray he don't get on my nerves. I guess he'll pray that I don't get on his either, but I hope today will be a good day. Did any of you guys watch the MTV Awards? I have mixed feelings on it. It was not that, I mean, the only thing I really wanted to see was that whole Tiana Taylor thing, which I thought was like, her body is bomb. I really enjoyed it. It was real, like, sexual, and it was good. I really enjoyed that part of it. Beyonce, I mean, I like Beyonce, don't get me wrong. Don't come in and attack me, Beehive, because I do like Beyonce. I am a Beyonce fan, but I'm not like one of those fans like, oh my god, I gotta bereave Beyonce. No. Her performance was okay. It was good. It wasn't like, I'm tired of Beyonce. That's the problem. I'm tired of the same old people. And I'm tired of these rappers that rap the same old trash. Music is not the same. It's other artists out here that have better, like, good talent, and they not giving them that opportunity because of Beyonce or a Rihanna. And Rihanna lip-synced that whole segment. Sorry, I like Riri. I like work. I like that too. But guess what? She lip-synced that thing, so she ain't singing. So I thought that was corny. Like, I want to see singing. Of course, Britney Spears. Oh my god, I was in and out of it. Honestly, it was just too long. And the best part for me was the Tiana Taylor. I think it was Kanye. What was it? I don't even know what it was called. But that was the best part for me. That's my opinion. Don't shoot the messenger, because I'm just telling you how I felt about it. Okay? So don't get mad. But, and I didn't watch the rest of it. I don't know what happened in it. And I didn't see Rihanna get her award from Drake. No, I didn't see that. It was just not that interesting. I'm not really an awards person like I used to be. I'm getting over them because it's the same old people. It's just the same old people. But, yeah. If any of you guys watched it, and, you know, tell me what you think. But I'm going to go because I got to start this dinner and finish my day off. I got a lot of stuff to do. So I hope you guys have a great day. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.